Today, I'll show you step-by-step how to tattoo a simple heart design. Also, we've reached a milestone on this channel, so in this video, I'm giving away a new tattoo machine as a thank you to the community. The design is 15 millimeters wide and is perfect for beginners. Now, I'll cut out the stencil. For the lines, I'm using a 7-round liner needle, extending it about 4 millimeters out of the cartridge. I'm working with a 4.2 millimeter stroke and 8 volts. I'm applying some Vaseline to the workspace with a wooden spatula. Next, I'm using Vaseline to secure the ink cap. It's important to shake the ink well before filling it. Always use a new razor, but that goes without saying. Now, I'll shave the area thoroughly. Apply the skin disinfectant to a paper towel, then use it to clean the skin. Next, I'll apply a thin layer of stencil solution. Place the stencil in the desired position and peel it off. Let the stencil dry for 10 minutes to avoid smudging while working. Before I start, I always apply a thin layer of Vaseline to the skin to make wiping away excess ink easier. With these small motions, I search for the correct depth and then pull the line with a steady movement. You don't have to pull the line in one go. You can stop if needed, but it's important to leave the skin gently. Dab off the excess ink. After each line, dip the needle into the ink once. Since I finished the previous line correctly, it's now easy to pick up exactly where I left off. Always remember, go in firmly and leave softly. In this close-up, you can see that I'm stretching the skin with my left hand. This is especially important to ensure a consistent depth. Every beginner's goal should be to pull a continuous line at the same speed and depth, so keep that in mind. Unfortunately, the client moved and flinched a lot during the tattooing. This can happen in practice, so it's important to know how to handle it. I try to follow the stencil and use my left hand, which is stretching the skin, to compensate for the movements. As a general rule with circles, or as in this case with a curve, try to keep the machine's angle steady. Avoid a shallow angle. Instead, use a steeper angle to place the ink perfectly in the skin, avoiding any blowout. We'd like to thank you for 100,000 subscribers, the kind comments on YouTube, and the lovely messages on Instagram. I believe we're supporting each other, and I see only positives in that. As a small thank you to the community, I'll be giving away this tattoo machine to one of the comments under this video on December 31st, 2024. I'd be happy if you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. This is the final result, and if you want to know my tips and tricks for tattooing a realistic design, check out this video here.